The 24 of Chase Elliott up into him. The caution comes out. Chase Elliott on the bubble as far as getting into the chase.
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa. No, that's it.
Well, it's all at the back. We may make it to the checkered flag. The wreck is at the tail end.
They're 2 by 2. You're clear by 2.
Remember, this car's been in the garage. They worked on it, repaired it.
And Carl Edwards in the 19 had damage from the last caution.
Oh, man. He had a tire go down or some kind of a failure there.
Yeah, right front. Looked like he had some damage on the right front from that wreck back there.
You all right?
Up the hill it went.
Hamlin had to make himself some room. Oh, no!
Lock it down right there if you can.
Are you kidding me?
How crazy was that when the 2 cars started to spin? It's like it took the air off the 11.
Back it down easy.
Man, that car went for a ride, guys.
Heard the tire let go, Darrell, right past start-finish line.
I think the right front went after maybe he slid through.
Watch how fast he goes through here.
Luckily, that splitter was digging in and really slowing the car down.
Yes.
Wow. Bam.
And he missed the end of pit wall. Both which, along with this wall, protected by a safer barrier.
You can see the right front pop right there.
Right in here.
Jr. go underneath A.J. Allmendinger, 3 wide between the 34. The 34 actually got loose of Chris Buescher and just made slight contact with the 88, sent him into the outside fence.
Man, it hit hard, bounced up the racetrack, and that was it. But I'm still not convinced that something didn't break in the left rear. You see that left rear looked like it almost moving around a little bit. We'd heard that Brad Keselowski had something in his tire. Our right rear is flat when we came in. It doesn't have anything on the sidewall. But these guys are good at battling back from adversity. We got another car coming out of the truck, and we'll just get it ready tomorrow and go racing.
Whoa! Wreck down the back straight with a 19.
Kidding me?
Big wreck behind you. Caution south. Caution south.
Well, we knew that it might be a little wild and crazy here at the end.
And as I came down, Kyle just got me, I guess. Just can't thank Dover enough for the safer barriers. The safer barriers are big help.
Inside of Cameron Haley, contact. Big contact between Jones and Haley, both with significant damage.
He gets off. Oh, he actually gets hit by Brendan Gaughan right there. That's what sent him spinning.
So that was the one car that didn't avoid Sam, was Brendan.
Green flag. To right side. Right side, all clear. Sam, all clear. Looking inside. Left side. Left side.
There you feel the contact on Sam Hornish from Gaughan, who was just looking for a place to go. Look at that car just turn when he tries to save it.
Well, brakes are just no good in this situation. So the more you try to attack and challenge the corners, especially the entry to the corner, the worse position you put yourself in.
I believe that's entering turn 4.
Yes.
The sand traps doing their job.
Probably gets in the oil right here. And then the Ford just had to come to a complete stop. See the 48 back here spins. Here's Harvick right behind him. 48 goes down and the Ford just stops to keep him hitting him.
Yeah, you could see the 48 was right in the tracks of that oil that came off of Reed Sorensen's car, and it just broke loose on him. The Ford, he just stood on the brakes to stay out of it.
Now, Jimmy Johnson said the splitter went off into the grass. That's possibly the only damage he has. Let's ride with Harvick.
Watch that 48 car up here.
Stay low. He's spinning. He's up high, but he's going to come down, Kevin. Just watch him up there. Easy now. Easy.
Whoa.
The apron. Outside. Easy. Outside.
Outside. Look at this.
He's going somewhere.
Jimmy Johnson's coming around.
Oh, no.
And he almost saved it.
Oh, he did.
He did save it.
Yeah, but big impact to the inside wall.
I think he did hit the wall.
Oh, he hit it hard. The left front.
Whoa. And around goes Kyle Larson.
Bam. Oh, big impact.
Man.
Thank God that safer barrier's there, but that was still a huge impact. Oh, yeah, you can just see right there. Left rear tire goes out, and he's lost control. At this moment, he's trying to keep it going straight. Hits the outside wall.
This is the one that's going to hurt. Watch this thing come down through here. Head on into that inside wall.
Just nothing he can do at this point.
Just hang on. And
straight into the safer barrier.
Watch that safer barrier. Watch that thing flex and shoot that car back out.
Now you're talking about a 3,400-pound piece of machinery lifted all 4 wheels up in the ground and spins it around like a top.
Probably running about 140, maybe 50 miles an hour, even
in the scrub,
at that point, trying to scrub off speed.
As it scrubs off speed.
Trying to hold off Timothy Peters and Ben Rhodes. Haley almost spins. Rhodes does.
Yeah, 2 down. Turn forward. Back of them.
A lot of trucks involved in that one, some suffering more damage than others. The 32 got a little bump from Timothy Peters, and that upset him, upset the truck. Got into Ben Kennedy a little bit and collected others. Suarez took a pretty good hit. Ooh, the 29 of Reddick. Tyler Young spun around.
A shove to Eric Almirola, and into the wall goes David. David Reagan slamming into the wall.
Behind you, no caution yet. Outside.
Darrell Wallace Jr. quick across the inside wall. The caution has not come out. The race is still on. Justin Allgaier on the high side. Eric Almirola on the bottom of the racetrack. The 48. Jimmy Johnson around and into the wall. Caution comes out again.
See the 48. He just got in there and got loose. I mean, plain and simple, he was underneath another car, lost the side force, lost down force, had to chase up the racetrack. It just got away from him. The yellow and red car going down the back straightaway. See the right front failed. You saw the hood blow up. That right there was when the right front failed, and now it's just the car is just not going to turn. It's going to go straight. I'm sure most likely damage from when he got in the wall earlier, although I didn't really see the right front of the car hit the wall at any point.
But how does your car, you see the 18, huge
up into the wall. Kyle Busch in the 18 destroying that car.
Clearly had a mechanical issue or a tire go down. I mean, clearly that just something happened. Something happened.
Yeah, right rear blew out.
So loud, it first startles you, it scares you. Then you have to correct the car, and now you're along for the ride.
Kyle Busch. Busch into the wall.
That's us. We're 30-23 guys.
Heavy damage to the left side of the machine of Kyle Busch. 23 of Gallagher and the 18 of Kyle Busch, with Jordan Anderson underneath Gallagher.
Yeah, I think Jordan went into the corner and gave Anderson a little bit of extra room, and that caused him to be higher than Kyle expected him to be, and the two made contact.
Parker Kligerman in the 92, heavy damage on the front end. Kligerman up in turn 3, slid all the way around down almost into turn 4.
The left rear tire is down. Maybe, yeah. Austin Wayne Self loose on the bottom like we talked about, got into the left rear of Kligerman, and it wasn't long before that tire went away.
Probably either damaged that tire or the valve stem, and that tire probably deflated, and nothing Parker could do with that truck when that happens. There it goes right there. That left rear tire goes. You can see the carcass come off, and it swings around. It's pretty hard with the safer barrier driver's side.
Oh, he's coming to pit road 24. I think he.
Oh, trouble crash.
Run behind him.
Matt.
Tony Stewart, Casey Kane, all torn up.
I think the 24 was thinking to come to pit road right there. When he slowed down, it just stacked them all up.
Watch the 24, right side of your screen on the inside.
Starts to roll up here. Looks to me like he's thinking about coming to pit road.
Yep.
Miraculously, he didn't get hit, but further back.
Was there contact between Trevor Bayne and Matt Kenseth? That's the question.
Yeah, he did get a little bit of damage on the right rear quarter.
See the 5 car that really hit Tony Stewart in the left front there. That's what had me a little worried. But yeah. Tony jumped right out of that car. He was fine.
Big crash, front straightaway. That's Justin Marks. First time this season we've seen a caution in one of our heats.
You just can't appreciate how hard a hit that is.
And there's no safer barrier there after he tangles with that outside wall. That's hard.
He hit the inside wall a lot faster and at worse of an angle. You could see the car wasn't as tore up until it hit the outside wall without a safer barrier. That's how much of a difference the safer barrier makes, folks. That's a huge, huge difference. Thankfully, he hit the safer barrier on the driver's side, and he hit the hard wall more with the front end of the car.
Kyle Busch and Dylan side trouble. Car hard in the wall. 2 of them. Keselowski to the line. Caution has waved, with Keselowski the leader, and crashing are Harvick, Allmendinger, Stenhouse, Truex, Labonte, and everybody else.
Good job today, Brad. That was you, man. Managing that.
I don't know how to explain this. I've never seen anything like this ever.
Upper left is the caution light. This is synced up with the video to establish the moment of caution into the tri-oval. Contact between Truex and Allmendinger, and then Cole Witt turns Kevin Harvick up and into the wall, and Stenhouse and Allmendinger slides along and crashes with Truex. Caution is out. Race is effectively over. Up to the top. Busch to block.
No. Blocking. Yeah.
Trash heap.
This is just a sign of how bad everybody wants to win this race. Jamie McMurray, great restrictor plate driver. He gets a good run, but he doesn't quite get there, and then he moves up to block the 48, who has a good run coming on the outside. They make contact, and here's the results of that.
Holy smoly.
Wow, I did not see that.
Logano and Edwards running right at the front, and McMurray trying to sneak past.
There's Carl
Eric
Edwards,
Almirola, Kyle Busch.
Everybody is in
Is
that
there
wreck.
anybody that didn't crash?
Here's Carl, and he's going to run up here, and he and Brad make a little contact.
And he really stalled the 2 out right there.
Then the 2 fights back on the outside, and they touched, but I think the 13 drove the 2 up into the 19.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
I think that the 2 and the 19 started making contact, and the 2 started checking up a little bit, and the 13 had nowhere to go but in the back of him. And like I said, nobody's checking up right now. Oh, whoa, he's spinning.
He's gone.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right here. Fade it out, fade it out, fade it out. Caution will be.
Hard crash for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Coming off turn number 4, trying to make a bold move in traffic and spinning off track to the inside wall.
He goes the outside of the 14 of Brian Vickers here. He drifts up high, but now watch. He's going to come down. He's going to side drive. He wants that left front right on the right rear quarter panel of the 14. But as he gets off the corner, it just comes around on him.
We've seen that several times today. You start to make an abrupt move like that off 4, you spin out.
That looked almost just like Chase Elliott's
Exactly,
spin.
exactly.
Whoa,
Trouble!
2 cars around, one in the wall.
A lot of cars.
Watch her inside. Block her down, block her down.
A lot of cars.
Incredible save not to spin out, but then unfortunately those behind him just couldn't get slowed down.
They were 4 wide. They were 4 wide going into turn 1.
Poor Matt Kenseth's woes continue.
And look at your buddy here, Chase Elliott. He's
Chase had a great race going.
Great run going.
Matt Kenseth, no luck in Vegas this week. See if we can figure out how this started.
Well, they get 4 wide, Mike. They went in here in a big wide, and they just can't make it.
20 on the inside, the yellow car.
Oh, the 21 dove in behind him. When he got in behind him, that 78 was on the outside of him, just took the air right off him. He did a great job, but unfortunately, Chase Elliott had nowhere to go.
Kurt Busch sliding by.
Kurt Busch, the 19 of Carl Edwards, spins and connects, makes contact with the 24 Chase Elliott. A lot of damage to that 20 car.
They just got all wadded up coming down here in the corner, and I didn't see any way they were going to make it.
Yeah, this is at that point in the race where nobody's going to check up. Everybody's got to run hard to get every single position they can.
How'd anybody get through that smoke screen behind them?
Well, they've been running a dust storm, so I guess a little smoke didn't hurt anything.
That's true. Crash back straightaway. This will be the race.
The race is over.
Here they come. Around to the line, looking for the flag. 4 cars involved in the back. Johnson takes the white flag. Dale Jr., Kyle Busch. Caution is out. It's over in Atlanta.
Wow.
Per NASCAR's overtime rules, once Jimmy Johnson passed the overtime line on the backstretch, that was the official restart of overtime. The next flag would end the race. They did come to the line for the white flag under green. Caution out. David Reagan, Eric Almirola, and others involved.
And Kevin Harvick's got to be sick.
Yeah, he spun the tires. He got up to speed pretty good in second gear, but then when he went to go to third, you could see he spun the tires a little bit, or late in second gear. Then he got hit from behind by Mark Truex Jr. That even took less. It made him spin the tires even more. And then Carl Edwards came in there and took them all 3 wide.
See what happened
deep in the field on the back straightaway. Cars go spinning, including David Reagan, who ended up against the outside wall. That's Almirola smoking. On the left is Reagan. There's at least 4 cars involved.
He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time at the line. Brendan Poole, first career win at Talladega.
He does everything perfectly. He goes high, he fakes high. That's where Logano goes. He loses control of his car.
Yeah, you cannot blame that on Elliott Sadler, no doubt. He went to go high, the 22 blocks, so he changed it, and he says, all right, I'm going to go low, and it just pulled the air off the 22 right there. The 22 wrecked.
Let's see what the video shows here.
What would you anticipate they're looking at? Because I never saw the caution lights come on, and the only thing I can think of is that NASCAR would have deemed the caution lights came on before they got to the start-finish line, and Poole was not leading at the time of caution.
That's possible.